Hi, this is Kiko T12 from Splatter Studios giving you a thrilling 30 Transformers video review for Autobot Tailgate and Groundbuster. So there you get them straight out of the packaging, with Tailgate in his robot mode and Groundbuster in his like bulldozer thing mode, or bulldozer minicon mode. Alright, so just a quick snap of his like packaging. It's a little bit zoomed in because I have a little bit of clearance. So here you get him with the IDW inspired art on the front, with the Transformers Generations logo, with the tagging for the local store where I got it from, the price tag there. So he's a little bit around, I don't know how much that is in dollars, so I'll just leave you to it. Leave it on the comments below. So here you got his big arms, and down at the bottom here's where they would be packaged on. And this is the one in the packaging. You got Autobot Tailgate and Groundbuster. You got level 1 easy, so ages 5 and up. And on the back you got there the alternate modes and the robot modes, with a Groundbuster in his like weapon mode for Tailgate, like claw pooper scooper thing, and his alt mode for Groundbuster. So you got here the specifications, and here is the there you go. So just pause it. You got 3 translations on the whatever it is you call that, like the description on the back, and there you go. So that's the packaging, IDW logo, and the Tailgate just fell down. So now we're going to Tailgate and the Roadbuster, or sorry, I'm excited for Roadbuster. So Groundbuster themselves. Let's start with Groundbuster, since he's the weakest of the two. So there you go. From the side, Groundbuster in his vehicle mode. From the front, bulldozer, and from the back with his 5mm peg like thing. So let's transform him to his robot mode. And there you go. That's his robot mode. And I do apologize about the shakiness. I'm using strings as my tripod here, and like a small cabinet as my stand. So there he is in his proper robot mode there. You just flip the threads up, and there you got it. So, well, weakest of the two so far. Compared to the others in his line, for the 2-pack Legends class, this would be one of the weakest for all the modes. But as you've noticed, their colors, let me bring Groundbuster back, so, or Tailgate back. So with their color schemes, it's showing up on camera a little bit blue-greenish. So that is not the way they are presented on the packaging there. Where's my packaging? It flew away, my packaging. So on the packaging, if you notice, they come on a little bit more light blue-ish color, if you noticed. So there they are for comparison. And alright, so now you saw Groundbuster in robot mode. Let's change him to his like scooper mode or weapon mode, something like that. Alright. So all you need to do is just flip this down and then pull this out, and that's it. So you can actually have a motion here for like claw digging like action, and that's very nice. So that's a little bit cool. So there you got it. So I prefer him to be like with his threads out, so that it creates like a more cohesive and more solid mode or gun there, like rifle thing. So, but that's just me. So let's bring him with Tailgate. Let's let Tailgate hold him for a bit. So that's it. And that really is heavy for him. Let's pose him in the way. Alright, so that's it. Let's focus. Alright, so there you have Tailgate holding Groundbuster in his weapon mode. And now on to Tailgate. So there, Tailgate would come out of his packaging a little bit mistransformed with the arms going like this. All you need to do is just twist them, and you would see the full glory of Tailgate's alternate mode, which is very IDW for my opinion right there. So down to how he is presented. So you got like the IDW version of him with the thin legs and the big arms, and you notice like they got all this kibble on his hips there for the like the alternate car mode or vehicle mode. And here he is from the side. So you got still a little bit of kibble there, but it's okay. It's workable. So from the back, you got all the kibble there present, especially the back piece. From the side again, and from the front. So if you've noticed, if you look at the face, you can see he's very G1-ish. Let me have him closer. He's a little bit G1-ish with the face there. And the paint apps are really nice on the chest as well. Very G1-ish. So that's how you got the face. And I'm gonna have like a picture versus with the wind charger in a couple of weeks, so that we get like a comparison on their height, since they share the mold with the G1 mold as well. So just look at it. And now down to articulation. So let's start with the legs. You got with the feet, you got swivel back and forth, so it goes all the way. Don't know why, but it does. So, and same thing with the left, with the other one. And you got ball jointed hips and ball jointed knees, so you can do like very nice poses with them. So you can rotate these around, mainly due to articulation or to transformation. Rotate it like this, but let's do that later. And with the arms, you got rotation here, but it really comes in quite close with this part right here, so that actually bumps into the plastic. If you notice, it's really tight there. So but you can rotate it around 360, well not really, around 359 or 320, something like that. No, I'm making stuff up. And with this one, you got like ball joints on the shoulders as well, but the pegs on the top really hinder his movement. On like here, you need to twist it around to really get some nice movement out of him. And you got swivel on this like shoulder as well. Out of the camera there for a little bit. So you got a little bit of swivel there. Ball joint on the shoulder. So same thing on the other side. And on the head, most of my friends told me that out of the packaging on the pictures, he doesn't seem, he like looks like Swerve without a head articulation there, but he does. He actually does have head articulation. You just move it a little bit down, and you can turn it from side to side. So he does have a little bit of head articulation there. And Swerve, well, Swerve does have a little bit, but he only goes up and down. So, well, that's how you get with these small figures. So, all right. So you got all the articulation there. And now down to transformation. So how it says here on the manual, you start with the back. So let's flip him to the back, and then slide this piece down. It doesn't want there. You get this, slide this piece down, and then move into the front again. And then this tail piece, or this this waist piece actually becomes his like tailpipes there. So it's really nice how it transforms. So just flip that or unpeg that from the front, and then pull it down, and then you turn this up. It helps if you like rotate this a little bit. So after you flip this up, you can now proceed to pushing this down a little bit more, and you rotate this like up with splits or whatever there. So you rotate this there like that, and then you rotate this as like so, the feet hip kibble, rotate this, and it pegs in here on the back. See that? That's a peg for that hip kibble. So you just peg it in there, peg it in there as well, and alright, so you got half of him transformed already. So, and then this ones you like flip it up and then rotate them to the side there, but that's gonna be a lock. I personally like it to like bring them down a little bit while you transform the top. So let's bring them down, and it's been a little bit white there. Let's try to focus again, and then you rotate these arms, and then you slide them up basically, so just like that. So when you slide them up, it pegs in here like so, and just peg in everything. You got 3 pegs here on the top to peg them together, so there, and you just peg them in. So there is Tailgate 90% transformed. And on the bottom, the legs, all you need to do is bring them up, twist them to the side, and you've noticed they got peg holes here that actually peg into his arms right here. So just twist them there and then peg it there, and then peg it there again, and voila, you got the underside of Tailgate there all clean, and the top side of his car mode. So if you notice that you got like the flames there and the really cool Autobot logo. There you go. Alright, so that's very nice. And I've got some smudges on due to the packaging there. And you got the silver windshields and glass parts. So there you got Tailgate. And here he is from the side. Nice, very nice silver rims as well. From the back with that waist piece I told you about. From the front. Alright, from the front there. Alright, very nice. So with this one, I'm thinking since he's all white, I'm gonna have him like a top coat, a clear top coat for like protection, since you know white plastic, yellows and stuff like that. So that's it. So then let me check if I left anything out. Let's see. So there you got Tailgate, and also I got, since earlier I told you about the kibble on his hips. So let's transform him back. So just rotate these, bring it down like so, and then like it's very similar to Windcharger's transformation, especially the arms here. Very similar to Windcharger's transformation there. So, and take these out, split them, and then split these around. So, alright. So earlier I told you about the hip kibbles there. So for me, personal preference, I would prefer that hip kibble to be facing like this instead of the other way around. This is how it is supposedly, but for me I would like it to be like this instead, so that the wheels, you got the wheels available there, or well, hidden there. I don't know why I said available. So you got the wheels hidden there, and he looks more cohesive in his robot mode. And with this format, you actually got a little bit more clearance with his hip articulation there. So it really, as opposed to getting it this way, so it really, this one, it like there. So see, so it depends upon you. Personal preference wins. So it really depends upon you. So alright, so I think that's it. So if you like my video, subscribe, and try to visit me on Facebook as well. It's Splatter Studios. You can see the my collection there, and subscribe to Kiko T12. Alright, so I'll see you with Scrapnel next time. See you guys.